Was it recording?
Yep, we're away.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen.
24 seconds, 25 seconds.
Do what?
26 seconds.
So we we're on?
28.
We're on 28? Mm-hmm. That would have been me finishing all.
32. Oh, that was lovely.
Did you enjoy it as much as me? Welcome to the Big Massive Podcast, and I just took a hat off and I still look like I'm wearing it.
You got that fucking Miguel Arteta hair?
Hat hair. Oh, I'm tired.
I didn't see your name on the Epstein list.
No. Did you see Cat Williams in action? Eh?
No, man. I was seeing, but
Jesus, I need to watch the whole pod. I've watched all the best highlights.
I seen him getting ripped on by somebody, but I don't know who it was.
Everybody.
Why?
Do you know what? It makes a lot of... You could either look at it two ways. You can look at it that he's huffing and jealous of the success of Kevin Hart and all them boys and all. Or you can look at it and it does... He was there, apparently. He was the next big thing. He's still a multi-millionaire and he still tours and all that there, and he's good, he's funny, like. But he started getting into Kevin Hart about who else comes to LA from New York and in the first year gets his own sitcom and and the big thing that he always brings up is getting the black man to wear a dress. So this is the argument.
Aye.
They think Chappelle says it too, you won't wear a dress. Like Chappelle was asked to wear a dress over and over again. He says I'm not doing it. So then 5 minutes later he came back with a script. So they already had 2 scripts. So it looked like if they can get you in a dress. There was another boy who was on too. He says that he was offered the $5 million contract, but he had to give the boy that was offered him a blowjob.
No,
do you want to bring friends?
And what else? Is that it?
Is that it? But so the dress is more what it represents.
Right. So
but I don't know. But white men wear dresses all the time. Don't give a fuck. So they're going about Wesley Snipes wore one.
Yeah, Tyler Perry.
But there's 2 white men. Patrick Swayze is wearing it as well, and then Big Mama's house, Martin. What do you call him? Martin Lawrence. He's the original goat of all them. Fucking.
Did Murphy wear one?
Don't I? Would I? No, did he? A few hanky of the clumps. Is that everybody in that table? Did the man all?
Done the man, but he was.
Big Mama's too. Like it's like he's.
But like that was when Murphy was on the way out. He didn't wear a dress on the way up.
That was one of his biggest shows.
The clumps.
What was the first one? The original.
Professor Flathead.
Huh? The Naughty Professor. That was a remake. First one was good too. I liked it.
I just like
it's dated now. Hercules. They're my boy. I don't know. He did all them parts watching it, and then when he did Trading Places too. Was it Trading Places? No, Coming to America.
Aye. He
did the whole barber, even the white Jew.
Aye.
Brilliant. So and I think Kevin Hart then says he'd never wear a dress, and then next minute he was on Saturday Night Live wearing one. He said he wore it because it was funny, but he was adamant he wouldn't have before it. But I think they might be making too much of it. But Cat Williams is a smart boy, sir.
Smart boy, sir.
Smart boy, getting stuck in all
I heard him think about the dress. It was a funny one. And then what were they trying to say with Kevin Hart? Was like a conspiracy thing, was it? Like,
aye. Oh, they think he's a plant. He's saying that Kevin Hart's a plant. You know, he's on there and he's doing... Kevin Hart just says, get the head out of you, man. Get it out of you. No, Kevin Hart looks like a man that works. But it's like the Illuminati. That's what it's all coming around to. Did you take a bite of the apple?
Right. What do you call it?
They reckon like the real elite Hollywood's actors and performers and all had that... You know, the real... They're all fucking... You know what I mean? Eating Wayne's foreskins or whatever. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know.
What do you call the thing?
It's an initiation, sort of.
No, there's a thing. There's supposed to be like when you scare Wayne to death. There's a thing released into their blood, and if you drink their blood, it's the biggest
gives
high.
You power. Epstein was Israeli too, big Zionistic. The president of Israel, known as the land over. But if you even think about it, and Joe Rogan was on about it, you walk in the Epstein's island, the big mansion. There's a massive mural of President Trump and his underpants.
Is it?
Just you walk in. And your man goes, well, it's cool looking. He goes, aye, but that's him saying, I've got ye. Like, he has information on everybody. Like,
so Hawkins, he was buzzing about
Hawkins was on getting his wee
16-year-old orgies.
hello.
Push me, and then just touch me.
What was the story of the letter? Is this just the people that went to the island?
Well, it was everybody was on the flight log.
On all the flight logs? Or
So these are all the celebrities that were on the island.
Oprah Winfrey one as well?
Who? Oprah Winfrey?
Oprah Winfrey?
Cameron Diaz.
What were they doing? Like?
Michael Jackson, like, he was definitely...
Was he on it?
He just got there. I was like, oh.
Woohoo! Heaven.
That'd
Sick.
It's like, they're all girls, are they?
Where is the girls going?
I don't know. But then, like, he was a businessman.
It wasn't. This is the thing. There's no paper trail of how he earned money.
Right.
They have no evidence or no... This is the big thing that they says, why was nobody questioning that at the start? There's no evidence this man being a businessman, where his money came from, the whole lot. It was all like squirt.
Jesus.
That old Pizzagate, no.
Hawkins is a dirty wee bastard now.
You pedo.
He cheated on his wife. Like, how? Like, who pushed him?
I don't know.
How did, like,
Who rolled him on the place?
Like, was the affair downstairs?
Jesus, try. He wasn't up in the fucking red light district.
Could you push me up the stairs?
Jesus, that's mad, isn't it?
And the wee diddle must have worked.
Shows you how many of the scumbags there is out there, but...
Oh, yeah.
And that's what they're saying, no. I think that's what your man's getting at. What are these people doing? They get... Do you know... If there's a God, which I'm a full-time practicing agnostic, I think the whole country should just go agnostic. You know what I mean? Prove it. Fucking prove it. No. Take religion out of schools. Just fucking do education.
Gaddis had a good one about Hawkins. It's like, you know, you've seen Hawkins, like, you know, the one of the girls was like, oh, fuck, there's Hawkins. Or was it like, oh, yes, I got Hawkins, and because maybe it was just a wee...
Whatever the money is, might be a handy one.
Aye, it's like a... You know, Hawkins was the handy shift.
I know, take his fucking remote.
You know, unless there was like a fucking, you know, like a real pedo boy that kept going all night, where Hawkins just a wee...
Take his remote off him, I can't complain.
Just power down the battery, take the battery down.
Roll him off out.
That was shite.
What the way? So people are thinking he's at Wayne's too.
Hey, well, there's something about it,
Do you know who's a jammy bastard? Wild Lucky, like. Jammy Savile.
Oh, yeah. But he wasn't lucky. He
was lucky. Do you know he fucking touched a lot of people in this world? But he fucking had a state funeral and everything.
Aye.
He got away with everything, like.
Because he had all that, but they had to wait. He wasn't lucky, they waited.
He was lucky.
But he knew things.
Aye, because so he got away with it. Everybody's on about the dirty bastard and this, that and the other. He got even a state funeral where they're all out in the streets with the flags waving them and fucking... He got away with it, like. Bastard. Right to the bitter end.
You'll get away with
if there is, I'll get away with whatever I'm at. But you'll have to go to and get the judgment, won't you? If there's somebody there. Imagine God going, where is he with it? Look.
Those WhatsApp groups.
Do you know when the guy says, I just want a remote and a TV? But you have to watch your life. Can we not watch highlights? Can we not just watch the highlights?
Can we not fast forward after the 20s?
I would need go on fast forward. I'm 50. Not even there yet. I didn't even see last week.
Do you know what, sir? All the madness going on around these fucking parts that you just think...
There was stuff you forget. Oh, fuck. I did that.
Imagine there was like a...
I always blame somebody else for that.
Imagine you're watching it back and you're like, fuck, I have a win somewhere.
Jesus.
He's mine.
That's mad. Hey?
Oh,
Woman you wouldn't even remember you're in.
If you had to pick 10 years to watch...
Do you like doing doggy style?
I know there's a joke coming here.
What? Do you?
No.
I was just going to ask a sore nurse. See, for the camera and all, you should always act stupid there. And could have been a clip. Do you like doing doggy style?
Love it.
There's a tour in the hole. Don't leave me hanging. Fucking just rolls out.
Clip it.
We should have a wee fucking joke book. Fucking whatever the fucking topic. Right here.
Jackson today, yeah.
Set you up.
Did you see that film Constipation?
Was it the radio?
Uyghur? Never came out.
Uyghur said it. I was like, oh, fair play there. Cracker.
Jackie's today.
Actually, Kovla I was leaving her to school this morning. She answered it before it came out, so must be a TikTok thing.
Right, okay.
They're getting their information off TikTok.
Right. Speaking of dirt, did you watch Saltburn? No, everybody's talking about it.
Did you watch it?
Of course I did. It's a good show.
Is it?
Aye.
No.
That's good.
I was watching. So somebody came out. This is what happened. Somebody came out on TikTok and says, without doubt, the best family movie this Christmas is Saltburn. Then I seen him a week later getting up and doing an apology. Hey, everybody, I'm a comedian. You know, there's people got their family all around it, popcorn and all, and then stuck it on. So there was a bit where he's shagging the grave.
No.
So that's what I seen. I was sitting there and I said, what are you watching? And he's on the grave pumping away. Is somebody dead he loved or what?
Aye, the boy.
A boy?
Aye.
So a gay grave? Jesus.
And you know what? He was probably be buried face up, so...
There's there.
No. But and do you know what? You know the worst part of that is...
What's the whole
He
point?
improvised that.
Did I?
So he just had to lie on top of the grave and he whipped the trousers down.
Had the tool out all the time too? He's dancing about with the tool out at the end.
Aye.
I don't know anything about it, so give us a wee spoiler.
Well, spoiler alert. Now, if you don't want to know the ending of Saltburn... So, man, there's like
give me
the-
fucking heartburn. Go ahead.
It's like this. He's at college and he has no friends, but he likes this guy. But he knows they're mega rich, so he kind of sets the whole thing up that he gets invited. So he puts a thing in your man's tire and offers him a bike, and so he gets invited to Saltburn for like the summer, and it's this massive stately mansion, like they're loaded. And then it's all this plot. They fucking kill everybody and take over everything. And
Who wants to kill everybody?
your man, the Irish guy, Barry Keoghan.
Does he?
So he.
Why is he wanting to ride everybody then? Did I see somebody?
Yeah, but he was like riding it, like he was riding them all.
All?
Like the sister and the brother, and so he lands it and fucking like the guy who's always the young boy is always giving him a hard time. He gets in and wanks him, but he sends an email from his phone after he fucking your man nods off. He gets thrown out of the house, but then they bring him back, and he fucking throws coke in the boy's thing, and he dies. And then he leaves the girl's that sad about the bro. He leaves blades out, and she cuts herself. And then he gets your man, they fucking send him money to get rid of him. And then when he dies, he comes back. And then when he poisons the mother.
And why did he want to do all this? Was he just a madman from the word go?
Part of it, I think he just wanted to be in their clique. But then when he got out to Saltburn and seen the size and the scope of the house, he was like, fuck, I want this. Man,
Is that why he was dancing naked around the place today?
I had some. He
they want
got
it?
everything. They're all dead.
Part 2, no?
Don't know.
Skidburn.
And his dingle dongs flacking about.
Yeah, as we did.
But that's what you would do, like.
I know.
Like stately mansion,
Yeah.
you would just whip on the music, tool out, let's go.
Running
Would
around
yours
the
been
house.
flapping around like that,
All
or
there.
the buried penis? Just no sound, just doing this
I'd be
here.
running around with a fucking pencil sharpener.
Just doing this here.
Every man's done that.
No sound.
Every man's done that there. Not in front of the mirror necessarily,
No.
like, but the helicopter, no?
No, good show. Hey, I enjoyed it. Hey.
What did I watch there? What's that one about the plane crash? Fuck, that was good, hey?
Oh, Society of Snow.
Brilliant. And I was watching
Seen them
this-
all speaking foreign language. Like,
No, it's well dubbed, right?
Right.
And at the start I was like, I don't like dubbed shows, but I'm fucking shit at reading.
but is it a remake of Alive?
I think it might be, but it's
Are they a rugby team?
But it's the actual what happened, because there was a photographer was on the plane, and it's his story. He took photos. I was just them all rough. It's mad the way they did the crash and all. Well done, hey. But just having to eat each other and all. I give you consent to eat me if I die. All that crack going on.
Right. Did they start at the buttocks?
And I don't know. So one guy was
Would it not been Frozen?
That's better, sir. Fuck you. But a frozen ass.
Is it? Is it
Just
more
like-
tender when
tastes
it's
like chicken. But one guy was the guy that sort of butchered the bodies up. Another boy then. So it was only two people that actually. One person seen the body. They didn't want to identify who it was because there was 20 mates. It's like all on a football team or rugby team. Don't even know who you're eating.
Oh, I'd want to know.
Boil. Blee.
Boil.
Blee. We ginger people. The fuck? Blee. No.
I was like, Blee. We chop Blee and boil up.
Fries wee doodler. But and then the
Many
other guy.
carrots.
So one boy dismembered the body, the other boy butchered it, that was, and then they went round then. They put snow around it to be able to put it down. It was just about getting it in the protein to keep you alive.
Sustenance.
You'd eat it, like.
Many of them got out.
Do you know the mad thing about it? Do you want to know how they got away? Or how they... It's not a spoiler alert, fucking happened, like, it's like a Titanic job, but I didn't know.
I've watched it live,
So, they're there, fucking 30, I think, probably, maybe numbers, probably
30 years.
50 days or something, I got there, and people are just dropping dead every day, and two boys went, fuck it, we're going to see if we can get help, and they walked.
Here we go. Get ready, folks. Strap on.
But it's 30 days. Did they walk for a month?
Let's say a month. That sounds...
It's probably... Anyway, they got out of there. But you're just thinking, if you had made that decision as soon as the crash happened,
let's go.
you would have saved so many lives. Because people were dying because they were fucked. You see all the legs breaking. You see how fucking brittle we are, human beings. We're just like flies when you get into a situation like that. And then there's no life in this place at all. Avalanches.
And was back. What year was it? There was like there wasn't.
I should have sat by a fucking pen and a bit of paper.
There wasn't radars and satellites and helicopters.
No, it was the 70s.
It was.
Oh, it was like fucking. There was no wee black box in the thing, but the two or three of them fellas walked the whole way into the other country. Just went over mountains for days.
With the rest of them?
The rest of them stayed.
They died?
No, I came back and got. But majority of them died. But a lot of people would have been saved if they had went and start. Come on.
I wonder what the.
But you don't want to leave because you think.
Stay. The PTSD now wouldn't be good from eating your mates and crashing and. Was there any hand jobs for keep?
None of that was going on. I don't think they're in the farm. Fuck. Hey, are you alright? Your best friend just died. Hey. You know what I mean? You're 2 days in.
Just call back, just doing the flapping.
Your dick can just freeze. That's what happened. All the beers and all that were on the plane were just cracking because it was that cold. And then an avalanche hit them and they were lying in snow for days. And 5 days under the snow.
Aye, man. And do you know what? I can't even imagine because Saturday I went surfing and I was like...
I've seen you wearing the all-in-ones, everything but the balaclava.
Have you
got a balaclava too?
No, you couldn't go on without it.
Why?
Fuck.
They all do that.
Hey, but man, sure, I forgot my gloves. I said, you know what? It'll be alright. 96% of my body was covered. I was walking across the beach and the windows hit my hands. I was like, I don't think this is going to go well.
Shut up.
Under the water, 20 minutes. On fire.
Your hands were?
Oh my God.
Is that because the rest of your body didn't get it? Do you know, your whole body's warm and you've got these fucking
I don't
boys?
know, but I had to come out 20 minutes and then I was in the changing room and there's these two girls, two women talking about, we started last year. Man, I had a towel wrapped around me and I didn't even hear one word they said.
Do you know what?
Do you know they're thawing out?
Aye. I don't think I can do it. Girl works for me. She's doing it now regular. Yesterday she broke the ice to get into it.
If that's only a 3 minute, that's like a...
Aye, but I would love I don't mind. I would love like a Joe Rogan. You get out and you have a sauna sitting there. Over to the fucking sauna, go. Oh, no way. This morning I went to the gym at 7 a.m.
You're fucking snood.
I wasn't wearing a snood.
What's your snood?
It's a hoodie, just. I wasn't wearing a snood.
You fucking were.
Anyway,
Liverpool snood.
Anyway, see the fucking walk from the car to the house. And from the house to from the house to the car to the gym. How the fuck's anybody getting into? Why would I want to get into a barrel of ice?
I know, because I have mates that...
There's doctors now saying it's a pile of balls, you know.
You do feel good after. I don't care what anybody... I don't know what the science is behind it, but you do feel good, like.
But can you not jump into a cold shower? I got that with a cold shower. You do, try and do 30 seconds in a cold shower. Top of the head, I'm telling you.
That's tight.
I think it's the top of the head that gets it better.
Because I have a couple of mates that like do cold dips, and then we go to the pool swimming, and I jump in the pool like,
I can't do. I'll go into the shallow. I'll go to the Wayne's pool first to get all warm. Steam room.
Do you know what? I was in the gym this morning, and a guy was buying the. There was a guy who was selling the bath, so he bought one for the house. Like,
I wanted one for Christmas. I'm glad I didn't get it because it'd be still in the bag.
Aye.
I wouldn't mind if a local gym or someone had a sauna. I'd do that.
No,
We went and did the That's about a year ago now.
It's a cryo spa.
Is that no? What do you think of it?
That's tight, eh?
Aye. That would be the same.
Oh, aye.
That'd be the same cold as ice.
I think that's colder.
Aye, we did that then. I was hateful enough.
Remember, your arm touched the cold bar in the way.
The bar, aye.
We were, you know, the metal pole you getting under it has the back of his arm touched the bar. It was
Just
cold.
the rail.
Just the rail. Fucking. I was looking at the video that the last day.
Second face on me. But he had a steam room, didn't he, or sauna across, but he didn't have it on that day.
But there's a place down outside Quigley's Point has the sauna on the beach.
Aye.
You can run under the scene and up under the thing.
I know the people that take it serious have them big long winter fucking. It's like
I have one of them too. Yeah.
What is it?
Dry robe. But they all have the gloves and the shoes.
And what's the story?
Man,
with
see when
dry
I
rope?
was standing in the water, freezing, like because my hands
Were
were
you surfing?
Aye, and peeing.
You could
There was,
stand up.
there was an old doll running in just a bikini.
Aye. So it's you. It's nothing to do with.
Well, I don't know. You could probably condition your hands, like.
As all the surfers wearing that, but you wear.
Aye. It's freezing, but it's not because
See when you have the gloves on, then what's the story?
we stay out all day.
Shut up.
Aye. Oh, big time.
What about your face? That's out.
It's cold, but your face is always kind of out of the water. But it's out of the water all the time, like.
I suppose.
Where your hands are in the water.
Fuck, that's mad.
Hey, man, like.
And actually, there's a science about it that keeps you warm, isn't it? There's
Oh
some.
man, it's the science behind wetsuits is baffling. Man, running they freezing.
It's not
cold.
like a kettle or something. It's like what's
I don't know. It's like warm.
it makes you. The water makes you warm.
It keeps the water inside too, and keeps it close to your body, and then warm. The heat of your body warms the water up, which then keeps you warm. Like we hot water bottle.
Class. So,
But it's not because like
so you're not
surfers
getting
will
no,
then,
you're
like,
not going
we
to
were in the
benefits
surf-
the
like,
cold
we-
water then. You're not getting
not
like,
really no.
So
But being in the water, like there's ions in the water, like improve your mood and stuff.
what?
Like ions. Like if you go a walk on the beach, you'll feel better. because
Iron
Iron Brown. Iron Brew.
Iron Brown, TJ Brown's brother. What was I going to say?
But like that's for longevity. Like surfers want to be out in the water for an hour to 2 hours.
Yeah. And what did your mate do? Did you only do 20 and come back in? Or?
I had it, and then I started watching it.
Just like
Waving them.
you bring up your broken hand or something. Did you use some sort of excuse?
No, just
Do
freezing.
you know what? It's good when you hit your 40s. You just say, "Nah, cold." Your 20s and 30s. Well, you know what? Hey, I fucking you. And there's always Jesus Christ. People do some lying and fucking about when they're in their 20s and 30s just to impress. And then you get to a certain age where you just go 40. I think was where you just go fuck that.
Sure, man, that's our job.
And your attitude to
li-
people too is just like.
How much lazy?
What about
here
me
makes-
getting blamed for fighting down the town?
I did hear that.
Fuck me. Brawling down the town now. Started laughing. You says you heard it was here.
Aye, Charlie's aye.
And then a mate of mine's ma says at a funeral, hey, rolling down fighting down in
The Banks restaurant.
the Banks restaurant. Big brawl. And I actually rang a young person I'm working with next week just because I'm picking him up to bring him to his first day of work. You know what I mean? Who's you fighting down the town? I'm like, what? So I had to put a Facebook notice up. I wasn't fighting down the town, but I'll still take any man.
Aye.
Now I'm chucked out of Facebook the last 2 days. I don't know what's going on.
You always get it.
I don't know. Better not lose. Do you know what I mean? Because I've 12,000 followers on Facebook now. It took fucking 2 years to build. 2 years since this banter was started at me. I think their base is down Galway or something. Might send you down and get it sorted for me.
Aye.
And you're down doing shifts. Sickening, but
Oh, why sick?
I would wonder. I don't know. There was a bit of scuffle the night of the show in the alley. There was a scuffle outside. Now,
That's what I heard, and then you.
But
tried
there
to
was a
break up
boy-
and you got pushed to the floor.
no about it.
There would have been an earthquake.
But
when I heard
I'll
it.
tell you what it was. There's the boy that was fighting was a boy. Not my. I was second cousin or something like, but
Aye.
that's probably where it is. That was like the time when we went to Lanzarote. No, we were in Ibiza. Stag do, first day, and there was like 10 of us, but there was about 30 English, and there's a wee street about that wide, Irish bar, English bar, and we got stuck under them, messing, crack. We destroyed them with a crack. Fire fucking funnier, like. And then next minute, one of the boys threw a fucking bottle, or somebody threw a bottle or whatever, and all the cops landed. And somebody then, one of ours, threw a plastic, a plastic vodka glass with vodka in it. Yo! And then, so they went down to grab him, and another boy that never gets in their row ran in, got the boy out that was getting lifted, and hit. It was a sergeant too, a drive in the face.
Oh, in a foreign country.
And I'll tell you what happened to him. So, the long story short, it's fuck all to do with me at all. But the boy that threw the first glass, his surname was Boyle. So nobody did any investigation or nothing. Everybody just says, Boyle threw a glass, fucking next minute he ran in, now he's lifted and they're in a fucking cell. Whole place started looking at me like, I know you're meeting people the next day and all that. And see the boy that did it, he says, I knew that they were blaming you, but I said, fuck. He just sat and
That's the most Boyle thing to do.
Just 100% Boyle. Sure, you know the type of. No, nothing about it. That's because of my younger antics, that when things like that come up, that happens. But the guy that was lifted got a wild kick in with the cops. I mean, they kicked he came out black and blue, black eyes, the whole lot, busted mouth. Oh. And he had to hide. They told him, we're going to get you again. Don't you worry. So he was shitting himself and he had to hide. But he just went to check it. Back into, I don't think there was smartphones. So he had to go to a computer, check his flights. His flights were changed. I don't know how they did it, but they got on. So they wanted him to go find out his flight. Well, they wanted him to go try and fly home, see that his flight was the day before. He had to change his flight to the right day and then get him again. Well, you're stuck here now.
Jesus. Imagine being chased by foreign police who are not messing, who are actually going to beat the fuck out of you.
Sure, even the boys, you want to go and visit them? Yeah, fuck them and I'll be fine.
Give me 3 more.
Fuck me. I was thinking of another thing too. You're on about it when I'm thinking of Ibiza. See, whenever we were we went to Long Cash. Like, we were going to the Cash for 15 years from when I was 2. 2.5 wins, my mad always says, because when my dad was lifted.
Strange holiday.
That's what I'm saying. Some people visit Butlins or visit Disneyland, they visit Long fucking Cash. But the younger brother wasn't even born. 2.5 wins, my mom always says. Or in their early 20s, left for us fucking Egypt.
Wow.
So the going up to the Cash was always handling because the minibus used to come around and collect everybody. And back then, the rule was if an adult comes in, you get up. And you're mad, Sadie. Fucking adult, maybe somebody 16. And then get up. So you have to stand from Strabane to Belfast or to Lisburn. Right. Going through all the old road where there was no bypass in Oma or Newton. Newton too, fucking hell.
Aye, down in the windy.
Jesus, it was the worst. Then you get up.
What kind of fitness were you at this stage here?
This is back in Peter Taylor. Actually did have a BBC. We were on about it before too, where he followed us up, and we'd never want that released again because as acting and everything, and seen the camera and all. But see when you get up there, yeah? So you go into the Cash, and the first place you go in is the search you. But the first room you go into, you've all the loyalist visitors and all the Republican visitors go to the same room. And because you're away and you don't realise, and this shows you too that hate, you're not born hating anybody, because see in the middle of the room, all us boys were all in fucking playing with all the boys with eyes at the side of the head. But we were all, you didn't know. There's no difference between trains and all that there crack. And then you get into this bus that's blacked out, and they drive around a car park, circles and circles, because they think that you're planning, in case you plan an escape. They pretend they're going all for miles and miles and miles, and I think they're just going round in circles around this car park and all that. And then
you're still standing.
Aye. But what I knew is from the Waynes, from the loyalists, like, we were just all working class Waynes. Didn't know a difference, but the rest, all the adults weren't even making eye contact, you know what I mean? And you know the only thing I would say too, but the loyalists didn't play fair. Like, on one side, see on the Republican side, you had escapes, hunger strikes, dirty protests, you had fucking debates, people doing their degrees, and then over on the loyalist side, they're having raves. John Adair says the best parties he's ever been to was the Mace. So the boys are all fuck. And the other thing too is, I can just picture the boys wired on tabs, the loyalists. Hey, you have to give it to them, but no. Fucking fierce, you know what I mean? Hunger strikes and all, you know.
What do we ever do?
I don't know, any fun. And then just
tabs.
fuck them. Fuck them. And you know the mad thing
Union
about
bastards.
it? Aye, and the mad thing about it, everything that the Republicans get, the loyalists get, it's not like this is just for us.
Aye.
So any of the demands that were met, loyalists got it. So they just raved their whole way through it. Party, and I think, and the documentary, Danny Dyer and all, and a couple of interviews with Johnny Dyer, women were smuggled in and everything to the loyalist side. You think about it, all the screws and all too were from that side of the fence.
Aye.
So it was easier to get.
Well, I got a good example of it on Saturday there. We travelled down to Ballyclare to watch the Strabane. So I had my boys with me, and there was a group of other young fellas. A year...
Do you mean your sons?
Aye.
I thought you were chatting fucking... Who
boyfriends?
had the boys with me.
No.
My boys.
The two boys, sons. And then there was a group of young fellas that are like a year older than Jack, so they're like 10. Watching the match anyway. And then in Ballyclare there was a group of other young fellas who were kind of taunting the young fellas. They were like, oh, you're getting bid 5-1 and all, which is fine, which is grand. But then they kept going, Upper Rangers, Upper... And like Jack doesn't understand what that is. He doesn't know that.
Half the way in singing it, the other don't.
But like, they were making it sectarian, where Jack and all doesn't, like, my Jack doesn't understand that Celtic's Catholic, and
Aye.
I mean, they said to me, what's a Catholic?
Right. Well, sure.
And like, on that group of young fellas don't really know.
See, I always say Strabane too, because we're like 100% nationalist, nearly. And any different religions live here, there's none of that comes up. Do you know what I mean? So you wouldn't know. Why would you?
I know there was a group of them.
But you'll eventually know, because you'll realise is why are we all... There's still segregation big time, between schools and all. And in Belfast, since the end of the Troubles, there's been more dividers going up between Protestant and Catholics since.
Right.
Far more.
Well, man, they were shouting. I was walking to the toilet one time and they were all shouting. I was like, one of them looked like a fucking 40-year-old housewife, and he was only 12. and I wanted to
like
tell
you're
him,
a young dart pro.
I know, that's exactly what he looked like. You look fucking littler doing fucking watching Ballyclare games, 12. But no, man, I was like, but that's bread there. That's
what I'm saying.
They hear that at the house.
That's it. And it's very extremes, I think, now. I think like the normal unionist now just wants to get on with things. Like, especially people, like, you don't understand how bad it was.
Aye.
People just don't understand.
But your Kovla wouldn't hear a lot of national stuff, would she?
No. And she might do up the
Aye, but it's the fun one.
She thinks it's messing.
It's the fun.
You know what I mean? But no, they haven't a clue about any of that. They do know, they asked about their granddad, and I say they fought in the war. He was a prisoner of war, POW.
Do they say what war?
For Ireland.
Get the Hun!
Oh,
Is that what you...
homophobic and sectarian.
I thought that's what you would have shouted. Just, oh, boss, get the Hun! No. The Nazis, Daddy! No.
As Mickey Bartlett says, it was a draw. Move on. Nobody wants to go back. What's scaring me, not scaring me, but what I think is the people are romanticising things now. So there's the longer away it is. Like, do you remember when you were growing up, the 60s and 70s felt like when you heard about the Beatles and all, you were like, fuck. That's the way 20-year-olds think about us now in our day. The 80s. Like, people, see, you know what sickens my tits? People that fucking say, oh, the 80s was the best fucking time. Not in the most bomb fucking town in Europe, it wasn't. No. Or the highest unemployment fucking black spot in the UK, it wasn't. Or, no, going up and down the jails and fucking... But I don't think it was anyway. I think people are just looking back at the good... Do you ever remember the summers when you were wee? It was always sunny.
Yeah.
Was it fuck? You remember them 2 days it was sunny?
I feel like it was sunny. But
it wasn't. It was raining.
I don't remember raining.
You can fucking Google it. It was raining. More... That'd be the easiest job in the world, wouldn't it? An Irish weatherman. Today it's going to be raining.
Tomorrow,
sprinkles.
Raining.
Wee bit more rain.
All towards the weekend. Rain.
So the boys are doing I remember in the 80s, people saying the music in the 80s shit. It's the 70s and 60s is the best. Do you know?
Right.
And I remember everybody complaining about Boy George and fucking Wham and all that crack, and this isn't fucking music compared to the Beatles. Now they're looking back. It's the same way Oasis. Remember Oasis at the time?
Right.
They were mainstream shit.
Yeah.
Mainstream piss. I remember Billy Kelly, the mate of mine, loved them, and they got wild abuse for it.
Fuck, I loved Oasis.
But you were that type as well, do you know what I mean? Did you have the fringe?
No, I never done that. Well,
You were doing Beckham at the time?
No. Aye. Aye. I went through a wee punk phase too. I was wearing.
I had a skinhead and a hoop with a cross hanging from it, so.
I went through a wee period of punk too. I was wearing like no safety pins on my jackets and stuff.
Cool. Other stuff I think and just go, no. Somebody has asked me about a wee Butler story too. I may as well fucking wets on top of my head. I'll tell you this one. No, we're on about Damien Butler, the fucking craziest boss.
Yeah.
So see, when I went to America, you just left home where you spend all your money at the weekends and then live off your ma. So when I went to America, I spent all my money and realised, where's my ma?
Aye.
So you weren't eating. I remember going down and getting a 4-stone bag of spuds, and the whole shop were looking at me because it was like going over and lifting the whole fucking carrot section. You know what I mean? And leaving, because ones were just lifting one spud at a time, putting in the wee plastic bags, and I was going fucking Irish. But Butler, the cunt, Butler. Then I got to a situation where he knew I had no money. So what he would do is buy my lunch every day. Do you know what I mean? And then it'd take it out of my wages at the end of the week. You get paid weekly. So that's alright. Every day. And but the fourth day in, you're going, and the first day you're waiting for him to say, God, order yourself something there. Then the second day, do the same. And then the third day, and you're in McDonald's or whatever cafe, and you go up and you order the food, and you go to pay, and I'd say it's him paying. And he'd just go, what the fuck do you mean it's me paying? And then you're standing there with a red face going, man, just pay it. I'm not paying, Roland! I won't bother. Funny, it's funny now. You look at me now, I tell you, son. I am not fucking paying for your food, you fat bastard. I told you should save the money during the week. And man, he did not pay.
He took it right to the
I wanted to fight him, like. I had to push the tray back and say, go on, take that back.
Wanker.
And he'd sit and eat in front of you like a big fucking pig. So he tried to ring me there over Christmas. It was too late. And they were down in Barryhasson was down in Ballykelly or Ballycastle. Ballycastle, but we were meant to do. I was ringing
Ballykelly, that's where Amelia heard landed.
Amelia, aye. Blee was well caught fucking there, wasn't he?
Oh, wanker.
Aye, but he just sat there and I'm sitting, I'm in the van looking in the window at Butler, eating his food, looking at me.
Do you know what? That's
like, he goes right to the extent where you're talking about it after, like. And I wanted to fucking kill him. I was like, oh, fuck, I want to hit, no. Standing with a red in there, queue of people behind me. I'm not paying for it, Ronan! Butler, money, fuck now. You know, you're going to pay for it. I'll give you the money tomorrow, man. I was even doing like, because I was only 18, 19, doing the argument, you know what I mean, in front of everybody. Hurry up the fucking on him, that just refusing to pay.
I can imagine just you looking out the window, pure hating, and just the stomach going.
Oh, starving, like. Oh, because you're working all day and you're like, and you're excited,
and
he's going lunch, Ronan, and you jump in the van with him, and he's having a crack with you the whole way. Wow, and you're like fucking starving because you know you're going to McDonald's, and you know,
that's a treat for the big guys.
Double cheeseburger, large coke, and fries, please. Know what I mean? Kept me still having to see him here, and then and then your woman came out, and I said, "No, he's starting that." No, I'm not.
Oh, second.
And then usually they end up paying, not him.
No, just not all the way.
And I wanted to kill him. Like, I wanted to go home and all. Because he sat there in front of me. I got back in the van, just went back to the job.
How much work had you left on it? Like,
sure, you have another 4 hours or 5 hours. You know what I mean?
No food?
Nothing.
Did you not come back pure skelly?
That a fuck. Do you know why I had every single night, a cheeseburger deluxe? Every night. Because I knew it. I don't see when I was starving and only had a $5 left. I want to buy something I'm going to like. I wouldn't experiment when I'm hungry.
Aye.
So cheeseburger deluxe from a pizza place across the road every night. Cheeseburger, chips, and coleslaw.
And then no money. Then
I kept the cheek going. No money at all. Sure. Then I learnt. Pay your bills and then drink it. Instead of drink it and go in and start huffing. Oh, the bastard, anyway.
I love the fact that he kept it going, because that's the kind of...
Oh, he doesn't...
Like we do cunt things like that, but then at the end you go...
Aye, that's why he's unique. The fucking things...
That's fucking...
There's a video of him just dumping stones. And they're shouting at him, Butler, not there, and he's just going, fuck up. And they only like a quarter a quarter of the stones out. He could have stopped and went down and got the boys. Nah, emptied the whole lot out, and then the two boys had to shovel it all back in.
Oh.
I think that was it him too. Wee Dan that lives in Strabane, working with him for the first day, and he was there. Jump you in that van there, I'll be out in a minute. Dan jumped in this van with all these Mexicans.
The wrong van.
They're all looking wee white ginger haired. All these Mexicans looking at him. What do you want, man? I was told to sit. By who? I don't know where the fuck I'm talking. Fucking.
That's them Texas Mexicans.
Mexicans, they're near each other. New Mexico.
Right, I need to go.
Happy days.
45 minutes up
there you go.
Hoods.